Hello, and welcome to Soothing Pod's Sleep Stories. My name is Chris, and today I would like to help you relax and fall asleep, guided by my voice and the story you are about to hear. Tonight, I will be your guide on a glorious trip through the misty and magical Scottish Highlands. Before we begin, let us first relax our body and our mind. Allow ourselves to relax. Lay flat on your back and place your hands on your stomach. Are you clenching your jaw or raising your shoulders? We often hold tension in our body without knowing it. But here and now, you are safe to release that tension and let your body fully unwind. The space you are in is a space of tranquility and peace. Here, your only purpose is to find comfort and give your body the rest it deserves. Can you feel the warmth that is inching through your body as you lay here, giving yourself time to refresh and slow down? With every breath that you take, imagine your body loosening more and more. Imagine yourself sinking further into the mattress, being engulfed by the softness of the bed and of sleep. Now that you are relaxed, let us begin our journey to the ethereal, majestic Scottish Highlands. You awaken in the early morning deep in the Scottish Highlands, which rise and fall over the western portion of Scotland. It took millions of years for the Scottish Highlands to form into the remarkable landscape they are today. As volcanic islands collided, cooled, heated, and collided some more, the craggy hills of granite and rolling meadows and valleys that Scotland is known for were formed. The first thing you do when you awaken in your tiny inn bedroom is gaze out the window. In the wood-frame square, the outside world looks like a remarkable painting. The hills are the most vibrant green you've ever seen. Eager to get out into the beautiful countryside, you slide on a warm jacket and inch your way through the inn. Bed and breakfasts are common in this part of Scotland, well loved for their historic appeal, authenticity, and comfort. They're a welcome, cozy escape from the cool mornings and nights in the often damp countryside. When you open the door, you're met with a wave of earthy, chilling air. You feel the freshness fill your lungs and your spirit. For a moment, you simply stand there, breathing in the clean, refreshing scent of the mountains. It has rained overnight, and the rolling green hills glisten with leftover raindrops from the storm. With every step you take, the hills seem to shift and shimmer with the crystal-like drops. The sun has risen, but it only peeks out briefly from the heavy cloud cover. You welcome the dark clouds. In the grey cloud coverage, you feel as though the world around you is encased for you to explore. Everything seems even brighter in the diffused sunlight. You start your car and begin down the desolate, stunning road. Your journey takes us through Glen Etive. Glens are found throughout Scotland, defined as long valleys with gently sloped sides. Glen Etive is well known as one of the most beautiful regions of Scotland, and as you drive through, you can certainly see why. The road winds through a flat meadow. On either side, large rounded mountains rise from the earth, towering hundreds of feet above your head. The mountains look unreal. Their edges are covered in soft ridges and peppered with light rock formations created over the millions of years of volcanic activity and geological shifting that created this region. The light and shadow seem to dance across the mountainsides as you drive. They wind and shift over the different levels in the mountain, creating a new pattern with every cloud that passes and every new angle you look at them from. Surprisingly, the beautiful drive is treeless. The moors seem to go on forever until they reach the bottom of the mountains, but only low plants and wild flowers cover the ground. For thousands of years, the Scottish farmed this land with sheep. Much of the land was overgrazed, leading to the destruction of many trees in the Highlands. Historically, the Scottish cut much of the forest to build ships and decrease the population of the wolves, who were a major danger to their sheep and cattle. Now, the Highlands are mostly treeless, as they have been for centuries. Efforts have been raised to repopulate the area with trees, but the trees in Glen Etive remain scarce. Even without the trees, the view is magical. You can see the shifts in colour among the grass over the long miles. There are darker swathes of grass. There are bits that are rocky, covered in a light green lichen. For miles, you drive through this otherworldly landscape, longing to feel the air and breathe the sweet freshness of nature. You pull over on the side of the road. You park next to the fields of an old farm. In the far distance, you can see the simple farmhouse, standing as it has for centuries. You lay down a blanket and settle into the grass by the dirt road. As you lean back on the wool blanket, you feel the soft grass cradle your body. In the gentle breeze, you can practically taste the nectar of the sweet gale and heather flowers that are scattered through the highlands around you. The fresh scent of rain has a soothing effect that courses through your body. You can feel the little bits of sunlight flickering against your skin. You welcome the sun's rays and the warmth they give you against the chill, foggy air. You focus in on the noises of the highlands, the distinct rustle of the grass and flowers brushing against one another, the distant earthy rumble of rocks scampering down the hillside, the high chirps of the Scottish crossbill as they flit across the sky. This deep into the highlands, nestled into Glen Etive, you feel far removed from the busyness of the world. The sounds of the valley echo off the mountains, filling your ears with a contained softness. You feel a shadow cross your face. You open your eyes to see a baby Highland cattle hovering over you. You sit up to face the car. Its soft amber fur shines in the flickering sunlight. Highlands are well known for their fluffy coat, and on the calf, it almost looks like a stuffed animal. Even as a calf, the baby is about the height of your hip. Its doe eyes glisten as it gazes up at you. You place your hand out, beckoning the baby to come closer to you. Its pink, moist snout burrows against your skin. In the distance, you see the baby's mother start towards you. Its long horns and flowing amber coat sway with every step it takes towards you. The Highlands are a symbol of Scotland. The first registered cattle breed in the world, Highlands have a strong historical and cultural importance to the country. Over time, Highlands have been raised to withstand the extreme weather in the mountains of Scotland. One of the few breeds of cattle where both male and female animals have horns. They use them to dig through snow and uncover plants other species would leave behind. As the mother walks beside you, you reach out a hand and brush it against her coat. The long fur is oily and heavy, which keeps the Highlands dry in the heavy rain, snow and wind here in the mountains. Underneath, Highlands have a downy coat which insulates them and keeps them warm throughout the year. The Highlands nuzzle against your fingers, enjoying the touch of your hand. Well known as an affectionate, non-aggressive breed, most are quick to cozy up with humans. Looking at the auburn fur against the rolling Highlands overwhelms you with emotion. This is the Scotland you see in movies, the Scotland you see in pictures. The fold of cattle begin to walk back closer to the mountains, where they can get their fill of grass. You take in the scene of them retreating to the mountains, the low fog engulfing them gently, before you finally begin the trip back to your car. As you continue down the stunning road, you begin to near its end. Loch Atee comes into view, a sea inlet that shimmers against the sunlight. High mountains surround the inlet, reflecting on its clear surface. One mountain in particular, the Bedtime, sticks out dramatically among the others. It has a pyramid shape and craggy slabs of rock that cover the peak. Its reflection seems to span across the entirety of the inlet from where you park. As you walk to the water's edge, you're taken aback by the beauty of the area around you. Loch Atee is often considered one of the most stunning sea inlets in all of Scotland. Standing here, gazing over the mountains and water, it is easy to see why. The air is still just as fresh, but there's a briny tinge to it from the breeze that's whisking the ocean spray towards you. The inlet empties out into Ardmuchnish Bay, a small bay that is tucked behind the Isles of Scotland. A fishing and sailing port for centuries, Ardmuchnish Bay is dotted with the ruins of ancient castles and villages. In the inlet, you settle into a kayak on the water. The clouds that hung over you in Glen Atee have vanished, leaving a bright blue sky behind. The sun kisses your skin as you begin to paddle, kicking bits of water onto your arms and hands. You can feel the refreshing tingle of the salt as it settles onto your skin. The waves gently rock your kayak. For a minute, you allow yourself to stop paddling. The ebb and flow of the waves sways you from side to side, side to side, side to side. You can feel the rhythm of the ocean as it begins to wash your mind clean. You feel your body entirely relaxing as you sink deeper and deeper into your kayak. You reflect on the fact that you were high within the Highlands only moments ago. The beauty of Scotland and the diversity of the land could lead to endless adventures. But for now you just allow yourself to have some tranquil alone time floating on the salt water. You open your eyes to see wide, shiny eyes staring back at you. A common seal sunbathes on a smooth rock by the shoreline. In fact, several seals bark, sunbathe, and snooze under the sun's rays. The seal looks incredibly smooth, with glossy, wet skin. Its skin is freckled with dark and light grey spots, which serves as camouflage for common seals across the globe. Seals journey often into the rugged inlets of Scotland in pursuit of salmon and to find protection from the danger of predators out in the open water. The seal in front of you twitches its little nose as it breaks into a yawn. Though seals often sleep in the water, sleeping on shore provides them with a much safer, more restful sleep. You can't help but yawn looking at the seal. It's been a long day, and the soft swaying of your kayak is inviting you to close your eyes yet again. Instead, you paddle yourself to shore and climb back into your car. You begin to drive up the coast, closer and closer towards civilization. Once night begins to fall, you pull over to a tiny wooden inn. Candles glow in the ancient window panes of the inn, inviting you to warm up inside. In the air, you can smell a mix of wood smoke and fresh baked bread. In a dreamy state, you wander into the inn to settle down for the night. The Scottish Highlands are a thing of beauty. As you curl up in your soft poster bed, you find yourself dreaming of rolling meadows full of magic, lakes full of mystery, and roads with gorgeous destinations. I hope you've enjoyed travelling to the Scottish Highlands with me, and that it has led you to a restful night of sleep. Please join me again tomorrow for another sleep story. Until then, sweet dreams. I'll be with you tomorrow again on Soothing Pod.